Hey everyone, Repel here, and I'm back. Yes, you guys all already knew that with a Wi-Fi battle. Wi-Fi battle 139. And I have to say, this was a very tough battle. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to go straight into it now. It's very terrifying yet excellent battle. So, Greninja off the bat, and I just led up with Registeel. Now Greninja can go for maybe a low kick or something, or he could just go for his strongest move. I actually just went for a Thunder Wave here. He does actually go for a U-turn, so I'm just praying please do not go into your Gliscor opponent. Okay, don't do that, because I want to paralyze anything except for the Gliscor. Turns out he does go straight to the Dragonite. And you know, these things usually run Lumberry, not always, but sometimes they do, if they are Dragon Dancers. So I do land my Thunder Wave, but turns out he's not carrying the Lumberry, so I'm thinking, now he could maybe just be Choice Banded, or, you know, Life Orb, or something like that. I don't care, I'm gonna go for Stealth Rocks, because my opponent does have the Glaceon as well. Now off the bat he does go for Earthquake, but from this damage I can tell this is definitely not a Choice Band Dragonite. So he's not stuck onto, well, Earthquake. But I didn't really care. I'm going to send out my Zapdos expecting the Earthquake, because there's no way he's going to go for, I don't know, Outrage. I stayed in, and I just went for a Heat Wave, just in case a Gliscor wants to come out. But that's not the point, because I obviously know that Thunderbolt is not going to do that much anyway, because Dragonite does have multi-scale. So it turns out he is a Dragon Dancing Dragonite, but I'm thinking it's a little too late for him to start setting up, simply because he's already paralyzed, and luckily he gets Parahack, so thank God. Thank God. Who knows what would have happened? Maybe he would have went straight for the Outrage and killed me. But because he's paralyzed, I outspeed him, and it's a nice 2-hit KO with Zapdos. So, Cradily is coming out. He can go for 3 things. Toxic, Stealth Rocks, or Rock Slide. I don't want to get Toxic or Rock Slide, so I'm switching out. I do have Defog on my Zapdos, but just to be extra safe, I'm going to go back into Registeel, because number 1, he can't poison me, and number 2, Rock Slide's not going to do too much. Turns out he has Stockpile, so I'm like, damn it. But you know what, I'm just I don't care if his defenses are boosted, because I'm just going to use Seismic Toss. And yes, I know that Cradily usually run Recover. But that's okay too, because I thought, well, I'm just going to paralyze him and just spam Seismic Toss. He's bound to get Parahaxed, you know, sometime. So I didn't really care. And not to mention, I'm not really sure what this Cradily can do to me, you know? He can't poison me, he can't go for any rock or grass move, so I'm pretty good here. So he is at Stockpile number 2. So his defense and special defense is risen by 2 stages. But I'm just that's still okay. So far we only know one of his moves, which is obviously the Stockpile. I didn't care, I went for the Seismic Toss. And yeah, he goes for his 3rd Stockpile. So again, we don't know what could possibly be going on right now, right here, but I didn't really care. Now, yes, I do have leftovers, and also my opponent has leftovers, so this is going to take a little bit longer than usual, but honestly, I'm not backing down one bit. No siree. As long as I haven't seen any of his moves, I am staying in. Turns out he has Swords Dance. I'm thinking, okay, fuck. If he has Swords Dance, he just might have Earthquake. And if he keeps setting up Swords Dances, he can potentially sweep my whole damn team, because he is at +3 attack and defense. I mean, +2 attack and +3 defenses. Very scary here, but honestly, I want to force him to use some sort of recovery move. I really do. So he gets paralyzed. I'm thinking, okay, great. If he can get paralyzed next turn, that would be sweet, because then I'll just be able to finish off this Cradily. Easy peasy, no lemon squeezy, no friggin' problem. So I'm going to go for my next Seismic Toss, and that'll take him to very low health. So if he gets paralyzed, that would be fantastic, but nope, instead of Recover, he actually has Rest. So, 3 moves we know. He has Swords Dance, Stockpile, and Rest. So So obviously his fourth move is probably some sort of attacking move. It's not Sleep Talk. It could either be like Rock Slide, Stone Edge, or Seed Bomb. I don't know. But you know what, I'm just thinking, let's just go into Hippowdon. If he wants to keep setting up his attack and defenses, then so be it. I'm going to bring out my Hippowdon. And here, I'm just going to start up my sweep as well. There you go, that's right. I'm going to lay up a curse. And I'm at +1 attack and defense. So if this Cradyly's attack, final fourth attack is Seed Bomb, that could be a little bit problematic. But he still hasn't revealed it, and he goes for his next Swords Dance. Now he's at +4 attack, very terrifying. Because I'm not sure if I can catch up. I have to keep trying. And hopefully, just hopefully, he's not like invested in attack to begin with. Now he's at max attack, he's at +6 attack. So I'm just praying like, okay, please don't let it be Seed Bomb. And if it is Seed Bomb, please don't let it do too much. You know, I have very high faith in boogers. But however, it is Seed Bomb, and oh yeah, it's gonna do a shit butt fucking ton. I go for my fourth curse now, and after 4 curses, I'm just praying like, okay, and maybe with leftovers, I can live the next attack. Maybe. And then I'm gonna go for Slack Off. If I can live the next attack, I am good. Because I can just go for Slack Off and keep going for curses. But no, he just finishes off Boogers. So damn. I have too much faith in Boogers, honestly. Boogers has pulled through in so many battles. But not this one, unfortunately. But that is okay because I still got a whole team left. Whole freaking team. I'm gonna send out my Registeel again because honestly, this Cradyly's defenses are too high. Nothing in my team can really do anything to this Cradily. And I just really wished I used my other team. I really wish I used the other team that I fought on my last battle because I do have a Miltank. And Miltank has Sap Sipper. I just wish I had brought some sort of Sap Sipping team. Some Sap Sipping Pokemon in this team. Because he only has one move and that's the Seed Bomb. And if I brought a Sap Sipper, he can't do anything to me. But that's okay too because these Seed Bombs aren't doing too much to me. And actually I can hope that he gets another pair of hacks. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 4-hit KO on my opponent's part. He has to 4-hit KO me. And it's around the same for me too. So yeah. Despite that I resist grass move, his Seed Bomb still does. You know, a decent amount. But I know for a fact I can still live, you know, maybe like 2. Yeah. I can live 1 more. So I have no choice but just keep spamming Seismic Toss. What's great about Seismic Toss is it does flat damage, so even if your opponent's defenses are mad high, it doesn't quite matter. So there you go, 1 final Seed Bomb, and yeah, I can't live another one, so hopefully he gets paralyzed or something. I'm just praying. Like, please, can you please get paralyzed a little bit more often than you should? If he doesn't get paralyzed, that's fine. If he kills me, that's also fine. If he goes for a rest, that's okay too, I guess. I was really hoping that he would actually just not go for a rest and kill me, so that I could probably bring out something to revenge kill this Cradily. But yeah, this Cradily was very, very frustrating, and honestly, it's a really awesome spread if you're facing against a team who doesn't have Sap Sipper, like my team for example. Because it's rare to see someone with just a pure grass move on one Pokemon. Because, you know, there's just so many resistances for grass. But in this case, you know what, I can't complain because this Cradily is like, it's sort of kicking my ass, and I'm not fucking around here. I have to admit it, it's kind of difficult. So after 2 Seismic Tosses, this Cradily will wake up, and I'm just praying like, well, hopefully, with my leftovers recovery, I can live 1 more Seed Bomb. So we'll see. But not quite. No sir, not quite. But you know what, I'm just thinking, that's okay, because now this Cradily is around like below health. I mean below half health, and I could actually potentially bring out my Venomoth. Now, my Venomoth is not Life Orbed. No, it's not. So, I don't think I can kill this Cradily. So I'm gonna go for Quiver Dance. But that's okay, because I know, you know, Venomoth is bug and poison, so he resists Seed Bomb 4 times. You know, it's max attack, so it does still do a lot. But it doesn't even do over half, so I'm thinking, okay, sweet, maybe I can live one more. Now, I could go for yet another Quiver Dance, but I'm just like, no, I'd rather not. Let's just hurry up and 2-hit KO this Cradily. If he decides to go for a rest, that's even better, because that gives me 2 turns to go for a Quiver Dance. So, yeah. I'm thinking, okay, sweet. From this position, I think, and I sure hope so, I can finally kill. And luckily, I freaking killed. Like, god damn it, this Cradily took up so much freaking time. But luckily, it only took down 2 of my Pokemon. Now, Greninja's coming out. You know, I went for a Quiver Dance. There's no way you're going to bring out Dark-type Greninja unless he has Shadow Sneak. So I'm like, okay, Shadow Sneak is coming. I'm switching out. Like, peace out. Because I did go for Quiver Dance. I'm way faster than this Greninja, like, for sure. So, expecting a Shadow Sneak, I'm going to go for Seadra. But turns out he went for Ice Beam. I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I went for Quiver Dance. I have Bug Buzz that could land a freaking one-hit KO on your Dark-type Greninja. I have no idea why he would bring out his Greninja and not even his Scizor. He has a Scizor that can go for a Bullet Punch and Revenge Kill me. So I really thought he had a Shadow Sneak. Well, expecting another Ice Beam, I actually just went for, yeah, another switch to Snorlax. And I actually could go for the Fire Punch here, expecting him to go for another Ice Beam, but I just thought there's just no way he's going to go for another Ice Beam, right? I thought he was going to go for U-Turn, or I thought he was going to go for like a Hydro Pump. So instead I just went for the Body Slam. It's enough to finish off the Greninja anyway, so Glaceon's coming out. I'm thinking, again, I have Thick Fat, and I have Assault Vest. However, Glaceon can potentially have Hidden Power Fighting. But I do have Assault Vest, and even from that damage, that's a critical, so I'm not really worrying here. And according to Damage Calculator, actually, my Body Slam does slightly more than a Fire Punch to a Glaceon. So I just thought, well, I guess I'll just go for Body Slam some more. So that's pretty sweet. My Thick Fat Assault Vest Snorlax just ate up both attacks from Greninja and Glaceon and finished them off. But obviously the Scizor is coming out. Now my opponent loves setting up. So I'm just fearing that he would stay and go for the Swords Dance. So I stayed in with my Snorlax and went for a Fire Punch, just in case he wants to start setting up. But no, he goes straight for the Bug Bite. I can see why he wouldn't want to set up anyway, simply because I do have the Zapdos. Speaking of Zapdos, here it comes out, and I'm just gonna hit him up with that Heat Wave, honestly, guys. I do have max EVs and special attacks, so the Scizor will not appreciate a freaking Heat Wave. My opponent didn't even bother going for a Bullet Punch. So, Gliscor is my opponent's final and last Pokemon. I wish I still kept my Hidden Power Ice on my Zapdos, but I switched it with a freaking Roost. So, yeah. But as you'll see, you know, it does around over half my Heat Wave, but, you know, Gliscor is obviously a Toxic Healer, so he can go for Protect next turn. And, yeah, once he goes for Protect next turn, he, well, yeah, will be, you know, above half, so I don't think I can kill him next turn. So, I know that I can't kill him anymore, and I figured he actually might go for a Toxic this turn, so I thought, well, let's just bring in my Venomoth, act as like a little pivot, and maybe I can just do a little bit more. I'm just going to fodder off my Venomoth. I'm just going to go for a real quick. I'm going to go for a Bug Buzz. Do as much as I can, and then just let, you know, him kill me with a knockoff, so that I could comfortably go back into my Zapdos. Or actually my Seadra, because I still have my Seadra. And I just thought, okay, great, let's go into my Seadra. It's going to be a nice one-hit KO. He probably will go for a Protect, you know, to stall it out, but, you know, even one Protect is not going to save this Gliscor. He'll heal, he'll still be around, like, you know, 45%, but, yeah, turns out he has Roost. I'm like, god damn it, this guy has Protect and Roost on the Gliscor. You know, it's usually just either or, but he has both. And that's not good because he can just keep switching back and forth. He can keep swapping Protect, Roost, Protect, Roost. And that's gonna stall out this battle even longer. But I mean, I can't complain. I mean, it's a freaking Gliscor. You know, I have my own Gliscor, and it's also a Toxic Staller as well. So he keeps using Roost. So I'm thinking, you know what? Like, I knew he's gonna go for a Roost. So I went for a Disable. Oh yeah. Bet you didn't see that coming, now did ya? And cool, you know, he goes for a Toxic, but yo, I do have Rest on my Seadra, so things aren't looking too bad here. I'm gonna go for another Scald, and sweet, you know, he can go for a Protect. That's fine, but after that, I can finish him off with a Scald, and I just disabled his Roost. So, there you go, checkmate, right? So, first, he will go for the Protect, and I'm just gonna go for another Scald, fine by me, whatever. Let's see that Poison Heal, he's around maybe like 52 or 3%. I can still kill, no problem. But he goes for double Protect, and he gets it. Double Protect. And he gets it. I'm like, what the hell? He actually gets double Protect. And poison damage is killing me. And actually from this range, I don't think a Scald can kill him now. He does go for a knockoff. He probably thought he can kill me, but I am Eviolite defensive Seadra. So I went for the rest because I'm pretty sure my Scald can't kill from this range. My Scald does around like, I don't know, 60-something%, or not 60-something, yeah, 60-something%, but that is fine because I do have Rest. So all is not lost, guys. Go for the Sleep Talk, and I actually, lo and behold, I get Scald, which is sweet. I was really afraid that I would get Disable. And I really do not want to get Disable here because he's actually going to go for Knockoff. I don't want to disable his Knockoff, nor, you know, anything. What I really want to disable is his Protect and Roost. So here you go, another Sleep Talk, and I get Scald. Fantastic. And yeah, Gliscor will finish off. So there you go. Finally, the battle ends there. That was a very close match, honestly, and Leon's team was very incredible. Slightly annoying, I apologize. But really, it's really interesting to see some of his Pokemon, like that friggin' Cradily. So guys, give a huge thumbs up to Leon's team, and I hope you guys enjoyed this battle too. Make sure to also like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys, yet again. I will see you guys next time.